I cranked the heat despite my husband's insistence. I, 34 female, have been married to my husband, 37 male, for 7 years. We have lived together for around 10 years. Recently, he has insisted that we set the heat to no higher than 58 degrees Fahrenheit to cut on heating costs. Yes, heat is expensive. We have electric heat, so it's very expensive. We would set the heat at 63 degrees for the winter. We bought a house 3 years ago, and the first 2 years, the bills were very high, around $400 per month. It sucked. But this year, they are much higher. When we got our first high winter bill, he immediately said we will go no higher than 58 degrees, but wants to set it to 55 degrees, just to keep the pipes from freezing, and we would bundle up. I told him that's crazy. I'm not against bundling up, but I won't bundle up my face and hands in my own home. I make more than he does, and I can afford to pay a majority of the heat bill. I told him I will set the temp to 63 degrees as usual, do my usual level of bundling up, sweatshirt and sweatpants and heated blanket, and I will pay a majority of the bill. He won't have it. He has gone on and on about how he refuses to let me pay more than half the bill, that it isn't fair. But I also tell him I refuse to have freezing cold hands in my own home, so I have been turning the heat back up to 62 degrees. I also paid the last full bill, never told him it came in, and he hasn't asked, so he isn't paying for this. I've talked to a couple people about the cost of heating the house, and they say if our bill is $700, we need to go easy on the heat, but also I consider 62 degrees being easy on the heat. I'm still cold at that temp, but it's reasonable. 55, 58 degrees isn't. Am I the a-hole for turning up the heat above what my husband insists on so I am not freezing in my home?